Hey, GutFoxx here. Today I got a review of Derrick Brooks' 90 overall legend card. He's a great 4-3 outside linebacker, but we'll get to that after the stats. 82 speed, 85 acceleration with 90 tackling, 90 play rec, 78 block shed, which is a little concerning. The 77 power move, or 61 power move and 77 finesse move are not to be concerned with because he is an outside linebacker, but only in a 4-3. He is not a pass rushing 3-4 outside linebacker, something that's going to set the edge for you. That'd be like a defensive end that you'd want in that position. So let's just scroll through the rest of his stats as I'll kind of get through them. The 84 zone coverage on this card means he's going to get a chance at reacting to the ball really amazingly. And you're going to see a lot of coverages where he is thrown near and he's getting some swats, getting some knockdowns. I noticed some good stuff from him in that, and I'll explain a little bit as the clips come in. 77 catching on the card, 64 catching traffic, 54 spec catch, so he's not exactly Calvin Johnson out there. Pursuit 90, and pursuit is really what you want on like 4-3 is to get the nice user to 55 there on the field, number one in our hearts. So you'll see in these clips me running around with him as a user. There he is getting to the backfield, so I wouldn't say he's like super slow. 82 speed is very respectable for that at this point in the game. There's a nice little go-go gadget arm knockdown. That's him in coverage doing a nice little job. Balls above guys this year, it feels like it's inconsistent with how well they play them. Sometimes they jump 5 yards in the air and pick something off 15 yards behind. I'm not exaggerating on 15 yards. I'm jumping maybe 5-yard jump is pretty high. But anyways, so he plays it pretty well, and the hands convert a lot of these throws near him into picks. Of course, you'll get those nasty swats that you all hate, where it's like just put 2 hands on the ball and you'll pick it. You'll get a lot of those still, but he will convert a fair number of those balls near him into picks. So basically, it's RNG what he's going for. Maybe it's body position, whatever he's breaking on. I'm not so sure. I'm sure there's a big formula for that. So the 85 acceleration probably helps him. It feels like he was able to run faster than running back to the edge there. It was really able to get to the edge, set the edge, and that was kind of nice. So the computer does it, your user can do it. The 90 pursuit, Brooks broke on that ball really well, even though it was thrown poorly. It was off balance. It was a nice pressure ball, but Brooks turned that pressure, that incomplete pass for a lot of other linebackers that maybe wouldn't have reacted that very well right now in the game, turned it into an interception and 6 points for the good guys. So that's nice. He gets home pretty well. As you saw in the previous clip there, I was deep and I kind of ran off my guy a little bit, so that was a little bit on me. But overall, Derrick, I played him a lot at middle linebacker. That's where you see a lot of clips there. I didn't notice any out of position penalties. He still played really well there. Outside linebacker, because I switched from a 4-3 to a 3-4. I started the year out in my 46 play with my Bengals, and I was like, you know what? I did this for 9 months to end Madden 18, so I switched back to a 3-4. So I ended up selling Brooks for that purpose. Otherwise, I would have never gotten rid of this Brooks in a 4-3. It wouldn't be gone for months. He's gonna be great. He'll be great until December-ish. At the 4-3 outside linebacker spot. It's not really a spot that we get upgraded too often in MUT there. I'm just holding the ball too dang long as I drop it. Bad timing, dang it. So the 78 block shed, a lot of people can be like, oh, he's terrible. He's got 78 block shed. If he's not on the line of scrimmage, now, obviously you'd want better block shed than that. Don't get me wrong. And impact block matters a bit too, so you got to look at that. So we got to go to this other page. So impact block matters for hitting blocks and stuff, and there's a lot more stats in the cards this year, so that matters. But the block shed being low, I didn't notice him take on a ton. You just kind of want to roam behind. You want your lineman to take on the blocks and him to kind of run around them. Oh, I don't know what that animation was. That was terrible. So 77 impact on him. So he's not gonna be taking on guards and doing super well with it, but it'll be fine. Hopefully the rest of your defense has high block shed. They can get the sheds to stop the run, because this guy's a monster in coverage. As we get a missed pick opportunity, we're kind of a 50-50 ball there, and nobody got it. It's King Midas, he just cut our baby in half. Nobody gets it that time. So Derrick Brooks, if you're running a 4-3, he's a must get. The problem is he's a little expensive, about $250 right now. So must get $250K. I don't know if I can really recommend an outside backer. I mean, he'll make a couple plays a game for you, better than other people. I think he is still the premier 4-3, and you want to get him. Telvin Smith is also great too out there. I'd prefer Derrick. Obviously, Telvin's a little bit less expensive since he's a quote unquote free player you can get from the campaign. But overall, as a user with 82 speed at 6 foot, maybe a little short, but does it all. I like the Brooks card. Go ahead and grab him. Out of 10, I am going to give Brooks a 9.2, I think. A little limited in some areas, not a completely flexible guy, but overall did a good job on the defense, but not exactly a game changer. All right, thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll show you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.